Hello everyone, I am Ahmad, the director and producer of Liquidators, and I'm here to do a commentary of our project. We are a small team of volunteers that were inspired by the courage and heroism of all of the liquidators of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. Based on actual events, this experience follows the story of how three nuclear plant workers volunteered to go on a daring mission to stop a steam explosion that could create a radioactive fallout affecting Europe for thousands of years to come. You take control of these three liquidators, and your goal is to find the correct drainage valves so you can empty out the water tanks before the reactor core reaches it and causes the steam explosion. However, you are going to navigate in a destroyed reactor that is extremely dangerous with different types of radioactive hazards. Every moment is permanent and all is at stake. One of our principal design choices from the very beginning was a system of permanence where the game constantly saves every second. So there's no checkpoints, there's no loading back any saves, and every step you take, every decision you make is gone. It's permanent for that playthrough. Our goal with such a design was to recreate the tension that the actual liquidators felt during their mission, because this way we feel that it does the incident justice. Real and permanent consequences that can last forever. Now, we also need a fair system, so when the player reaches a failure point, that they don't just rage quit the game, because that will take them out of the experience, and we do not want that. So instead, every time you control a single liquidator at a time, and you go through and you get damaged by the hazards, you don't die, it's not a permanent death, but you become unconscious. So you can take control of the other two liquidators left and go back and rescue them and use them again later on. This way you always have a chance to go back and correct what you did wrong. Another major design point that we have is a huge reactor that is interconnected with multiple unique areas and encounters. Now, with a system that saves every second and a non-linear map, in order to progress, we have these shortcuts that you unlock after you survive through an area. And this shortcut is a safe passage that can be utilized from the hub area. This way the player will feel immersed in this destroyed reactor, and they have to find their way and remember paths, have this map in their head, this place that makes sense, that is all interconnected. Speaking of keeping the player immersed, you probably have noticed by now that we have no HUDs or user interfaces. Everything is within the game. The information you need is on your Geiger counter. Your health meter is attached to the Geiger counter. Even the menu, you have to interact with a terminal inside the game to get information or go to the settings or abort or anything you want to do. And the goal of this is to blur the lines between the player and the experience itself. Lastly, for our audio design, we wanted to use sound effects from the environment to be the music. Use these different sound effects as layers, and they come together and create this atmosphere. So you would feel like the music is coming from the environment rather than non-diegetic sounds that comes from out of the place. As we reach the end of the demo, I wanted to thank you again for joining us. We're a really small team and we're self-funding this game. We've been working on it for 6 months now, and hopefully we'll have it ready for release on Steam for free later this summer. So hope to see you soon. We're really excited about this project. Thank you. Goodbye.